That one ripped. Gone into the flat. Cord. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Manny Ramirez now at the plate. On the ground. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw. Pretty nice play there. So digging in, Terry Pendleton. There's a swing and a drive. Mullins moving back for it. Grabs it right up against. Back now at Oriole Park. Now here is Jordan Westburg. Out to short. One gone, bottom half. For the first. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
On the ground to third. Whips it across. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That one missed. Strike one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Soler going back, stretches out and hauls it in.
Pitching for the Orioles.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Yennier Cano.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Adley Rutschman stands in now, looks at that one inside. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. Rutschman in his 4th year, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
This one in the air. Makes the grab, and there's one away. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
That one the other way. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Sliced hard, but foul. Runner at second, 2 down. And a breaking ball misses outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And there's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fair ball. Run comes in from second. The throw to second is offline.
Comes through with the
Now
RBI.
pitching
To
for
me,
the
it's
Orioles,
just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Curtis Granderson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little. Too high.
Man at second. Lined, and that's a base hit. Vladdy coming around third. He'll score easily. And now he's out trying to get back. The huge turn back. Bottom of the inning. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Arrieta back to work. Right through there for a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next one in the dirt. Late with the swing there.
1-2 is the count.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out. Adley Rutschman stands in now and watches strike one. 1 out, base is empty. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Pendleton makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Here's Gary Sanchez now.
No, he was only a strike.
Now pitching.
Lee Smith gets the call from the pen.
Smith.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Foul ball there. Two outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Pendleton throws to first. Third out. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Brian Baker.
Now
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Baker.
On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And that's
1 ball, 2
downstairs and
strikes.
outside. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, left field. O'Neill getting an angle on it and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1-0.
And the slider just misses. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And the batter now, Terry Pendleton. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there.
1-1.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Two outs. Ouch.
Take your
He
base.
had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
I don't care what some players might say.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Colin Selby.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Ramirez at second. Pendleton on at first with 2 down. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in, and that'll do it. So digging in, Cedric Mullins. Ball one, no strikes. Smith, pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1. Fought off foul. And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch 1?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself a chance to succeed.
1-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. That one missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. Westburg in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Orioles down to their final out. Mountcastle in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Gunnar Henderson. He was drafted out of high school, but for a brief moment, he thought he'd be playing college baseball at Auburn.
Well, unless he was drafted in the first round, the plan for Gunnar was to go to college.
Now pitching.
The left-hander on now, John Franco.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
1 strike away. The shortstop takes the ball. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Foul ball.
And now it's 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Sciambi saying so long. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner at third, nobody out. And next is the designated hitter, Jose Ramirez. And that one fouled off. That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. He gets to it with a slide. The throw, not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. No outs. Runner at first. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Terry Pendleton in the box now. Takes strike 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And now the count is even. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Here's Edwards for one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Here is Gleyber Torres. Lifted in the air, right center field. And it falls. Ramirez in to score. It's 2-0.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
2 outs. And he boots it.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Jorge Soler stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And another ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. New pitcher on now, Calvin Fauché. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying. And it is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-0. So up next, Curtis Granderson. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
De La Cruz in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. Granderson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He will score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Outside low, and the count 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets under it and pops it up. Edwards. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here at Lone Depot Park, Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. In there at the knees, 0-1. And there's a ball. Check swing, and he went 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes. That ball's foul.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Connor Norby stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soler brings it in for the third out.
Now
welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Ronnie Enriquez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Everything came together for him. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Now at the plate, Terry Pendleton.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Liner snapped at first. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And a strike to Gleyber. Henry. 4 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Slides, but it gets by him.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
To second, there's one. Throw to first, safe.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they tack on 3. It's 10-0. Brett DeGuss gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
This one in the air. Right in position. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Jonah Bride. Arrieta back to work. Back up the middle and a base hit. And a good start to the inning. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. That's in there. It's 0-1. Just missed. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. It's 2-2. Struck him out looking. And now Derek Hill. That one at 95, missed up top. 1-0. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And that's way high. And it's 2-1. That's down and in.
Now pitching.
So they bring on the veteran, Rollie Fingers.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1. Right through there for a strike. And downstairs, Bright off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Puts it away for the out, and there's one down. Here's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1's the count.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Lopez, glove flip to second, on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Next to hit, Manny Ramirez. He's 2 for 2. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. Out to short, Edwards. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the DH, Dane Myers. Foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Batting ninth.
And up next for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. There's your strike. 1 out, bases empty. A little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. Two now. Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. Edwards at the plate now. That's ball 1. There's a strike. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone. So 2 down. Otto Lopez. Justin Martinez takes over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And that's in for a strike. Edwards at second with 2 down.
2 balls.
That
1
misses,
strike.
and it's 2-1. And that
3
one
balls,
upstairs.
1 strike.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. The Fish down to their final strike.
3.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded.
So just about set now. And today's starter, Bailey Falter.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top with that curveball.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Second, the designated hitter, Jose.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Hard hit, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. To second, pulls him off the bag.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Now a chance for Manny Ramirez. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags at second.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it in too.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Terry Pendleton.
Peter Strzelecki.
And that is out of play. The pitch. And that one in the air center field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 2.
The second baseman,
Gleyber Torres up to hit. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Slider misses outside. 2 out, space is empty. Out to short, Connor Falefa. gets it to first, and that is that. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Good job to fight that one off. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets him.
He's out.
One away on a drop third strike. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
0-1's the count.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Out there to center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And a swing and a miss.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really...
Run around the move, pitch outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Cruz, the runner at second with one away.
Now pitching.
Andrew Miller taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider.
Runner goes again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Joey Bart stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Pitching for the
Welcome
Pirates.
back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the second.
66.
Kyle Nicholas.
Kyle.
And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Adley Rutschman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next pitch is outside.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. That misses, and the count is 3-1. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Soler measures 6 feet 4 inches, 33 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And gone. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Check swing, went around. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss there.
I would throw him another breaking ball.
0-2 is the count.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a curve is down and in.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2. Struck him out of the front door breaking ball. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
number 64. Caleb
Ripped to short.
Ferguson.
He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. A single and a run scored and a walk. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag out at second. Ripped into right field, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted.
Ellie looking to steal. They pitch out. Throw to second. Out. And bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. That's a strike. And that's fouled off. That's to third. Tosses to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
And there's a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Next pitch is inside. And that is ball 1. To the right side, Torres. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
7, the shortstop.
Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Kiner-Falefa.
The shortstop takes the ball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And that extends the inning. Jack Sawinski digs in now. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Pendleton makes the play, and that's the inning. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, David Bednar. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 51, David Bednar.
Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field, and the leadoff man aboard.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ramirez in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering way off the plate.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 3.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away. No, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Hit in the air left field. Reynolds makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now pitching for the
They go
Pirates,
with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Tim Mayza.
Tim Mayza.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two.
He's
Goes
out.
to second for one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Here's McCutcheon.
Leading up for the Pirates, the designated
Miller
hitter,
back to work.
Andrew
And there's a strike on the outside
McCutcheon.
corner. Inside,
One strike.
1-1. Just
that's
missed.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Justin Martinez on a pitch out of the pen here. That one misses.
Ball, that
So a leadoff walk.
Justin
Man at first,
Martinez.
nobody out. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Hauls it in for the out. At the plate for
now
Pittsburgh,
batting, the
O'Neal
center
Cruz.
fielder, O'Neal.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Sets him down on strikes. And the
The
Pirates
left
with
fielder,
only
number
one out
10,
left.
Ryan
Reynolds batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
The Pirates down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Centurions going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll be back with the first. About to get started here. Our starting pitcher in this one, Andrew Abbott.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. Hit on the ground to short, De La Cruz. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's Jose Ramirez. Ramirez swings and blasts one deep to right field. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And the batter now, Manny Ramirez. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Out to short. Sends it across the first. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Jake Arrieta. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
And there's a foul ball. And before the pitch, he steps off. And now the 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Rhys Hines. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
No balls, one strike.
Out front and foul to the left side. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting third.
Next for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. This one in the air right field. Hines pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away. Here's Gleyber Torres. Tion on to pitch here.
Number 64. Cody Santillan.
One down. Here's Adley Rutschman. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. On to second. They get one. A one-pitch double. Back here in Cincinnati. Now batting Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario.
On a line. No one can get there. It falls in. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
TJ Friedl at the plate now, and that's inside. And there's the strike. And strike two.
1-2.
That one is absolutely belted. And this one could be extra bases. And that's a double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Down.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Emmanuel Clase.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
And that just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Batting seven,
Jake
the left
Fraley,
fielder,
the next to hit for the Reds.
Fraley.
First pitch misses. No score here in the second. That's in for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. That's down and in. A slider missed. Strikes him out with 100. Now Christian Encarnacion Strand. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
And ball one. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. And now the right fielder, Jorge Soler. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now at an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now 1-2. And that one missing low.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Inside, almost
ball.
got him. Grounds one to short. De La Cruz. Throw, picked it first, got him. And now the center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
The center fielder, number 14, Curtis Granderson.
And that one fouled off.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead.
Now pitching for the
Elly
Reds,
De La Cruz getting ready to
55.
hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Rogers.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Two out, space is empty. Tied him up inside with that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
No, that's up.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Spencer Steer. That one's in there. That's strike one. And there's a ball.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Justin Martinez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect.
And a swing and a miss. One gone here. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1.
That one missed. Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2. So 2 down now. And here is Rhys Hines. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And misses inside. And a count 1-2. The Reds down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game. That often can be all you need, and that was the case here in this one.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill, Chris Bassitt. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Out to short. Zips it to first. One out in the top of the first. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Foul ball there. Kicks and fires. And delivers
plate,
outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And Ramirez is set down. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Varsho racing over to make the catch. Back now in Toronto. Getting the nod on the mound of Jake Arrieta. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Fought off foul. On the ground right side. And foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Ernie Clement. First offering, and it just misses. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Oh, but we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2. swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. And that keeps the inning alive. Anthony Santander at the plate. Andrew Miller gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Terry Pendleton now at the plate. Bassett back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Throws to first in time. 1 out in second. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Huge strikeout there. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's inside. Pendleton on third with 2 out. That missed by a lot. 2 balls and a strike.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And a ground ball to first, and it stays fair. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 14.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners.
Granderson.
Curtis Granderson, the next
Now
to hit.
pitching for the Blue Jays,
And that is out of
number
play.
52, Nick Sandlin.
To the right side, Jimenez. The throw to first. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the second, and now it's Dalton Varsho. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Bo Bichette up to the dish. There's a strike. Blue Jays down a run to third. Pendleton zips it across, and a couple of quick outs. And next is the designated hitter, Will Wagner.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
2 outs, base is empty. Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. Ryan Burr comes on now
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches
Now
out of him right
pitching
here.
for the Blue
Got to do his
Jays,
best to keep the score right
number
where it
43,
is.
Ryan Burr.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, designated
Here's
hitter,
Jose Ramirez. Grounded out
Ramirez.
his first time up. Check on the runner, and he's back in there.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
There goes Ellie. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Clement makes the catch. And there's one down. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton, doubled his first time. And a foul ball. Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. De La Cruz at second with 2 down. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Up with it. Fires to first. And it's in time for the third. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And Captain Kirk goes down on strikes. George Springer in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
In there. Sets him down on strikes. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here.
That's a ball.
And it's even up.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Late with the swing there. This could end it.
1 ball, 2
Got
strikes.
him. And that is the ball game.
These 3-inning games often come down to who scores first. They found a way to push one across and hold on for the win.
Nobody out.
Now
Lindor has a chance to tie it.
Francisco Lindor.
And that's a little bit hot. And that's ball one. And that's in there for a strike. Well, slider that finds the mark.
2 strikes.
Got him.
3.
And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Siri in the box now. Takes strike 1. Just missed. In the air, right side. Soler running hard to get it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Only 1 out remaining
Now
for the
back,
Mets.
the designated hitter.
Juan Soto
Juan
now. 1 for 3.
Soto.
The tying run at the plate. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Next offering is outside. Clase is just 1 strike away. Good eye in that spot.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Tying run at the plate. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that one's going to get into the corner. Into second, and he's got a double.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. 1 for 3.
Pendleton.
Gilbert back to work. This one could be trouble. They're waving Ramirez home. One out, runner at second. And now it's Juan Soto.
Soto.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you think he'd play to make.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Sale back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
On the inside corner for called strike. Sale back to work. And it's fouled away.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swing and a miss. Sale picks up the strikeout.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in. Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour.
So runner at second, 2 down. Juan Soto digs in now. Late swing, foul to the left. So the tying run at second. Tap foul at the plate. Iglesias is just 1 strike away. Riley on to first. Ball game. And the Braves. Bases loaded,
right
nobody out. Jorge Soler up at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Severino back to work. The other way. Base hit. 1 run is in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out.
Great roll there, kid.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Florida taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming. Just about to get underway. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. What do you have on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Ellie on his way to second. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Late swing fouled off. De La Cruz leads off second with nobody out. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Number 24, Manny Ramirez.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a big swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball.
One out and a runner at second.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And that one fouled off. Man at second. That's outside. And it's 3-2. That one hit to right. It's going to fall for a hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. And here is Terry Pendleton. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a pitch. Towards first, Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And up to the plate. Comes Cody Bellinger. And that's downstairs. Ball one. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. The 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Anthony Volpe in the box with one away as he takes ball one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One down, base is empty. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. First pitch just misses. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. 2 out, space is empty. And that is downstairs. 2-1.
2-1.
And there's a ball.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 2-2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over.
Pitching for the
Welcome back,
Yankees.
and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Luke Weaver.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Gleyber Torres, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that one misses up and in. 2-0. Slides for the stop. And that's a great play for the out. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's outside.
Nope,
now 2-0. That one
3-0.
inside. Look out. In the air, left side. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
The right fielder, number 12.
Soler,
Jorge
33 years old,
Soler.
and he was born in Cuba. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Soler, the runner at first with 2 gone. Comes up empty.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
That one
Ball.
missed. Swing and a ball popped up. LeMahieu makes the catch, and that is. We head to the bottom of the second. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And it skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1-2's the count.
That just misses, and it's 2-2. A little bit low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And he grounds one to the right side. And he can't come up with it. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Just missed.
Outside.
1 out, base is empty.
Now pitching.
Billy Wagner gets the call from the pen, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. And now 2-0. Fastball for a strike. That one just misses. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Not close with that one. Ball 1. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Oswaldo Cabrera can't hold up, and that's a strike. In there, got him looking. Now into the game, Oswald Peraza. He's the new third baseman. Fernando Cruz into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Curtis Granderson, the leadoff batter as he swings through for strike one. Line drive, hauls it in for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball. Chisholm tosses to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 so far.
Ramirez.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Judge going back on this one. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ramirez getting ready to hit. Swings through that one, 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Ball. 1-2.
Smoked into left, base hit. They're waving Ramirez home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost arm.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Mark Leiter Jr. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And now it's going to be Terry Pendleton. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days.
Oh, gets dirty. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Trent Grisham. Wagner back to work. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. The Yankees looking to rally. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Led off the game with a strikeout. A new pitcher in the game, John Franco.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Tying run at the plate to the left side, but it is well foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. Inside, just missed. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
The Yanks down to their final strike. And now the count filled up 3-2.
You got a full count.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead, and a great job by the pitching staff to shut them out.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
And that's a wrap on another great quest. Good job, kid. Hey, kid, don't ever wash that shirt. It's definitely a lucky item.
And digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. That one missed. That one in triple digits. Got him swinging. So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. And the first offering is not close. Breaking ball through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he went around. Not an easy call. Back here in Cincinnati, top of the second. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald. That's in there. It's 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
Ball, that's outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.